have another presentation and an amazing speech in store for us. Our third speaker, Akin Oni, Akinalu Oni, MBA, PMP, CPTM, CCP, CC, DL4. Akin Oni, CC, which is Competent Communicator and Dynamic Leader 4, is a senior oil and gas industry executive. He has been with the Toastmasters Club since 2016. He earned his Competent Communicator credential in April 2018. He's currently working on his Dynamic Leadership track in the Toastmasters Club Pathways program. As an engineering project management professional, he enjoys helping business and project leadership teams bring strategies to life in a manner that culminates in value creation and measurable growth. When he's not quote unquote working, he enjoys spending quality time with his family, photography, wellness, volunteering, and all things soccer, which I'm sure he'd say football. To wrap up the level 5 of his dynamic leadership track in his Pathways journey, Akin will be presenting his last DL5 speech tonight, which is the eve of his 26th wedding anniversary. Woohoo! And his speech is entitled, "What a Trip!" Let's put your hands together for Akin Oni.
Mute. Okay. Can you all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. Just a moment. Okay, there we go. Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, let's go, Mr. Timer. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for coming to this meeting tonight. In the spring of 2016, I was at a PMI event, and a member of this club beckoned me to try and come and join Toastmasters Club. It so happened that it's Southwest Project Management Toastmasters Club. I thought about it for a few months. Precisely in September 2016, I decided to join the club. About less than 2 years later, I become a CC, as Madam Toastmaster said earlier. Midway into 2018, I began this journey of dynamic leadership, Pathways journey. What a trip it has been for me. And I just want you to be encouraged by my message tonight, by my speech tonight, irrespective of where you are in your Pathways journey or your Toastmasters journey. There is an opportunity for you to push yourself, to encourage others around you and be better. When I joined in September 2016, the way I perceived Toastmasters Club was like that road on your left. It's all dark, bleak, don't know where this is gonna end, and so on and so forth. I told myself, I'm better than this. I began looking at the positives. That metamorphosed into me seeing myself being on that road on the right of the screen. Though I can't see the road ahead, but I could see that that road on the right will actually lead me to an outer space, which is bright, which is better, which is placid, where you can relax and enjoy yourself. As soon as I started thinking that way, my journey began. As I continued in that journey, I came up with different ideas in terms of speeches. Some of these speech titles include What Hurricane Harvey Taught Me. This was right after Hurricane Harvey. The people process in business. Project manager's #1 core skill. I also spoke on the subject of balance. Many a time people talk about work-life balance. I prefer to talk about life-work balance because it's life first. I spoke about milestones, mentoring, the mechanics of followership. I remember that really got some people thinking when I presented on that. And I know Madam Toastmaster was at that presentation. I spoke about values, talentism recently, focus, COVID-19 and my essential services parts, project success, lessons learned. And as you all will allude to, I took on any club meeting role known to man. This is how to develop oneself in a club like this. You cannot grow if you sit back and watch. It's good to watch and there is time for that. But if you are going to go forward, we are going to progress in this club, you've got to do speeches, you've got to participate in club meetings role. And also, like one of my co-speakers alluded to earlier, try and be a member of the leadership team if you can. There's a lot of value in doing so. As I progress my journey, there are 4 fundamental elements of what really helped me to get to where I am today. Number 1, I pushed myself. What does that mean? I challenged myself. I told myself I could do it. I didn't wait for anybody to tell me. I told myself, rather than me thinking that, oh, they're not going to understand your accent, they're not going to like you, you're going to be speaking and they're not just going to get it. I told myself, no, I will be able to do it. I can do it. I could do it. I will do it. I continue challenging myself. And I told myself, rather than me pushing myself in different directions, the only direction I should be pushing myself is up. You may sit there and say, Akin, but I don't know how to push myself. Talk to Avi, who is our president. Let him find you a mentor who will push you, who will motivate you, who will inspire you, who will challenge you. That is how to push yourself. And all you need to do is do that first speech. Once you do it, you look back and say, yeah, I've got this. Number 2, have a plan. You can't go far without a plan. Don't make the plan too complex. Your plan can be as simple as this. Over the next 6 months, we've got 13 club meetings, say, or 18 club meetings, or 12 club meetings, whatever the number is, say 13 club meetings. Of the 13 club meetings, 4 of those meetings, I will deliver a speech each. 4 of those club meetings, I would take a meeting role. The remainder of the time, I will watch others speak and learn from what they are saying. That is how to grow yourself. Those were the things that I did intentionally. Number 3, I prepared. It's very important for you to prepare. But let me tell you, after you've done all the pushing, you've done all the planning, and then you've identified a speech and you've prepared, it can be scary still, particularly when you present to yourself like I used to do in a mirror. Speak to the mirror, just present, look at yourself in the mirror. Or better still, record your presentation. That is the best way of providing yourself feedback. After the preparation, it can be scary. But let me tell you, preparation is incomplete without practice. Prepare, practice. Check it again, then practice. That is the way to grow. The last but not the least, perform. I'm sure many of you will not be shocked to see this visual. That is my favorite club in England. I am a lifelong Chelsea fan, and I'm sure Chris will not struggle to understand that. Perform, perform, perform. You've pushed yourself. You've planned. You've prepared. You've practiced. Get out there and perform. Deliver your speech. Riveting speech. Let it all loose. Don't hold back. That's how to do it. In a nutshell, I've encouraged you to push yourself. I've encouraged you to plan. I have encouraged you to prepare. And I've encouraged you to perform. But as you prepare, remember, Without practice, that preparation is incomplete. Very important. With that said, when you push yourself, please push yourself with a purpose. What are your goals? For me, a couple of my goals were, one, just make sure that I was able to interact with other project managers. Number two, I am a good writer, but I don't speak good English. I wanted to be able to speak good English and be able to present well, consistently, over and over again. Those were my goals for coming here. So I had a purpose. So push yourself with a purpose, plan with a purpose, prepare and practice on purpose, then perform on purpose. When you do that, you realize that you'll go a lot further faster. But I understand life happens. And when life does happen and you need to pause, whenever you pause, it will only be for you to ponder where you were, where you are, where you are going, what you've learned, so that whenever you restart, you will restart with energy, with vigor, and you will be a better presenter. Here are my 3 golden rules. It's very simple. Believe in yourself. Follow your instincts. Very importantly, please enjoy the journey. Believing in yourself has to do with making sure that you are your #1 fan. I know most of us, we are our best critics. I understand that. And there's no problem being that to yourself. But be your #1 fan as well. Like yourself. Like how you compose yourself. Like how you comport, how you present, how you speak. Very important. If your instinct tells you that, okay, next meeting, talk about values, go and research it, talk about values. I mean, you only have 5 to 7 minutes. You should be able to do that. Very importantly, have fun, enjoy the journey. I am a testament to that fact. In closing, I am incredibly strengthened by the words of Joseph Shabala, the founder of the South African choral group, Ladysmith Black Mambazo, who said, the task ahead of us can never, ever be greater than the power within us. Unpack that for a moment. Think about that. Remember, your 2.0 is impatiently waiting to be birthed. For me, it has indeed been quite a trip. Madam Toastmaster, back to you.